Is USDC buying Tether? Now wait a minute, let me lay the foundation for you. In January, we know the New York Attorney General came down on Tether, forcing them to reveal the contents of their investment portfolio. That's when we discovered that it was mostly commercial paper. But at the same time, USDC has been using an investment vehicle known as approved investments through states that allow them to invest in a number of things. So the question is USDC buying Tether? Stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of your Digit Hustle News. I'm Wade Teamer. So, USDC and their approved investments. What are they and why do they matter? It appears that USDC has been using these approved investments for well over a year now, specifically starting around February 28th of 2020, right before the epidemic broke out. Now, before then, USDC customers' accounts were held in funds federally insured by U.S. banks in products such as checking accounts and time deposits. They released another assertion report in March of 2020. Now, the assertion reports are what stablecoins use to verify their holdings on a regular basis. It was this report that they added the category for approved investments. Now, this is when USDC started to invest their customers' money into things not only backed by federally insured banks, but other forms of assets. Now, it's important to note here how they made their money before all of this started, okay? Circle, what they do is transmit payments. They're a payments processor. That's the root of it. But Circle makes money from the interest it harvests by investing customer funds. Its revenue would have probably been collapsing. And to help compensate for the decline in short-term rates, it's fair to assume that Circle began shifting their customers' investments into longer-term debt products. Now, this is where we get a bit deeper in the rabbit hole. And if you're finding value in this video, guys, make sure you hit that like button for me. But Circle is a licensed money transmitter. That means that they have secured 44 state-issued license to transmit money. Now, what that also means is that those states also give Circle permission to invest their customers' funds into a list of permissible investments. Now, for instance, a money transmitter with a Texas money transmitter's license can only invest in their customers' funds into very safe assets that include accounts or certificates of deposit, or both at federally issued banks. Government debt and money market funds that invest in government debt are included as well. Now, it gets more interesting once we leave Texas. Say, for instance, we go to New York or Connecticut. New York and Connecticut have more lenient permissible investment restrictions. They allow money transmitters to invest in high-quality commercial paper, a type of short-term debt issued by corporations, as well as preferred shares of publicly listed companies. But it gets even deeper than that when you go to states like Georgia, Florida, West Virginia, or Pennsylvania, because they don't really have any restrictions. And you can find this information out. All you got to do is go to these states' government websites in Google, and next to it type list of approved investments, and you'll see what the capability is. Now, I did do a little digging, and I went to the state of Massachusetts website to figure out what their list of investments are, because if you don't know, Circle is based in Boston. So 9 times out of 10, they're going to abide by that state's investment rules. State of Massachusetts, and if you're tuning in from the state of Massachusetts or Boston, welcome. But you guys are very special because you enable Circle to invest in a wide range of products. multitude of assets, ETFs, digital products, all of these certain things. And another thing that they allow Circle to do is go global, thanks to UBS. Now, like I said, all of this information, you can Google it, type in the state, next to list of improved investments, and you can paint a pretty picture with that information. But bringing it all together, guys, to summarize this, why did I ask the question, is USDC buying Tether? Well, we know they have 4 more blockchains at least to get to before the end of the year, and that just makes me curious as to what the market cap is going to look like by Christmas. At the same time, we see Binance cannot catch a break, and Tether is essentially tethered to the United States government. So clearly, there's a shift occurring. But only time will tell, guys. Only time will tell with these things. But if you found value in this video, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more global crypto adoption news. And gonna switch it up a little bit, guys. Gonna open the channels for direct communication. You can now reach me directly at digithustlenews@gmail.com or digithustlenews.io, guys. I'm looking to build a connection with you guys so we can share this information with the people that need it the most. But with all that being said, guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. Like I said, like, subscribe, email me, check out the site, what have you. But most importantly, I want you to do 3 things for me. Have a great day, have a prosperous day. Most importantly, make that money. I'll see you in the next video.